Mathematics class 11 chapter 10 straight lines. In the last class we have studied exercise 10.3. Today we shall study miscellaneous exercise on chapter 10. Question number 1. Find the value of k for which the line k minus 3 into x minus 4 minus k square into y plus k square minus 7k plus 6 equal to 0 is number A parallel to x-axis, number B parallel to y-axis, number C passing through origin. The equation of the line is given to us k minus 3 into x minus 4 minus k square into y plus k square minus 7k plus 6 equal to 0. This equation I will convert into y is equal to mx plus c form. So this minus term y minus k square y, which is negative, I will transfer over here, it becomes positive. So this can be written as 4 minus k square into y equal to, this side remains x minus 3 into x plus k square minus 7k plus 6. In this is slope intercept form. In that the coefficient of y should be 1. So I will transfer this multiple of y over this side, it will go in the denominator. So here remains y equal to k minus 3 divided by this one 4 minus k square into x plus over this denominator I write these together because these are constant term without x and y. So k square minus 7k plus 6 divided by this one 4 minus k square, and in this when you compare with the slope intercept form, the slope will be this value coefficient of x. So slope m is equal to k minus 3 divided by 4 minus k square. Now part 1 is if line is parallel to x-axis. When line is parallel to x-axis, that means the slope is 0. That means this value equate with 0. So k minus 3 divided by 4 minus k square equal to 0. Transfer this over here, multiply with 0, so it will cancel. So you get k minus 3 equal to 0. This minus if you transfer over here, it becomes plus. So you get k value as 3. So when the line is parallel to x-axis, k value is 3. Part B is if line is parallel to y-axis. When line is parallel to y-axis, slope is undefined, or you can say 1 by m equal to 0. Okay, 1 by m is reciprocal of this. So this will go in the numerator, this will go in the denominator. So I write this as a 4 minus k square divided by k minus 3 equal to 0. Transfer this denominator and multiply with 0, it becomes 0. This minus k square transfer here becomes positive, so k square equal to 4. Take square root on both the sides, so k equal to plus or minus 2. If line pass through the origin, so now if it is passing from the origin, put instead of x and y 0 0. So put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 in this equation. So when you put, see this will 0 into this, so cancels, 0 into this, so cancels, remains only this value. So I write k square minus 7k plus 6 equal to 0. Split the middle term, the factors will be k square minus 6k minus k plus 6 equal to 0. From this you take k minus, from here the factors will be k minus 6, k minus 1 equal to 0. So k value is 6 and k value is 1. So this is the solution for question number 1. Question number 2. Find theta and p if equation x cos theta plus y sin theta equal to p is the normal form of the line root 3x plus y plus 2 equal to 0. Now for normal form, we have to divide each term, by square root of a square plus b square. A square is coefficient of x, that is root 3 here, and b square is coefficient of y, that is 1 here. Okay, so if I find the square root, then you can write it as a root 3 square, okay, plus 1 square. So root 3 square is 3 and 1 square is 1, right? And this gives you root 4. If you take a square root, you will get plus or minus 2. Okay, so you get the value of this will be plus or minus 2, or we can just simply say 2. Okay, because plus or minus is already there according to the given question. Okay, so coefficient, whether it is positive or negative, you can just take it from the given question. Okay, and this is nothing but we are finding the square root of a square plus b square. Okay, so this is what we are finding. So I divide this equation by the square root of a square plus b square. A is root 3, so root 3 square plus 1 square. So 3 plus 1 is 4 and square root of 4 is 2. Okay, now divide this each term by this one. Okay, so I divide here, so root 3 by 2x plus here 1 by 2y plus 1 equal to 0. Now this will be the value of p, and p is a length, and length should be positive. So you transfer these two over here, keep this one as a positive. Okay, since it is length, it has to be positive. So when you transfer this over here, it becomes minus root 3 by 2x. This you transfer here becomes minus 1 by 2y, and here remains equal to 1. Now compare this with the normal form of equation of line. So here cos theta is minus root 3 by 2. Okay, and sin theta is minus 1 by 2. Right? So now I can write cos theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Cos value, which is root 3 by 2, is cos pi by 6 or cos 30. So minus is there. Now since cos is minus, and we also have got sine also minus value. Now both are negative in the third quadrant. Okay, cos and sine both are negative in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, the angle is of the form cos pi plus theta. Here theta is pi by 6. Okay, take LCM. So 6 into pi is 6 pi plus 1 pi is 7 pi by 6. So this value, the theta value, is 7 pi by 6. Similarly, for sin theta, when you compare this equation with this one, then sin theta is minus 1 by 2. And as I say, both are negative, so this also is in the third quadrant. And third quadrant, you can write sin pi plus theta, so sin pi plus pi by 6. Again, here this 1 by 2, that is the value of sine when sine is 30 value, that is sin pi by 6. Okay, it should be, both should be same. So I have written here same, and it is, it will be same. Okay, so there will be no doubt. If you are getting different, that means there is a mistake either in the first part or second part. Okay, take LCM. So 6 plus 6 into pi, 6 pi plus 1 pi, 7 pi by 6. So theta value is 7 pi by 6, and p value will be this value. Okay, when you compare this, see this is p, so this is 1. So p value is 1 and theta value is 7 pi by 6. So that is the answer for question number 2. Question number 3. Find equations of the lines which cut off intercepts on the axis whose sum and product are 1 and minus 6 respectively. Now, equation of a line that cuts intercepts on axis A and B is given by x by A plus y by B is equal to 1. So this is a standard equation when intercepts are given on the axis. Now you are given that the product of the intercept is minus 6, AB is equal to minus 6, and the sum of the intercept is 1. So A plus B is equal to 1. A is the intercept on the x-axis, B is intercept on the y-axis. From here, B value is equal to, if you transfer A here, 1 minus A. Now put this value of B in this equation. So A as it is, instead of B I am putting 1 minus A equal to minus 6. Multiply A inside, so A into 1 is A, minus A square equal to minus 6. This A square should be positive, so I transfer over here, and A also I transfer this side. So this gives you A square minus A minus 6 equal to 0. Split the middle term, so you get here A square minus 3A plus 2A minus 6 equal to 0. From here take A common, here A minus 3 remains, plus here take 2 common, here A minus 3 equal to 0. So from A minus 3, value of A is 3, and from A plus 2, value of A is minus 2. So now we'll check when A equal to 3, value of B, and write the equation of the line. Then for A equal to minus 2, find the value of B and write the equation of the line. So for A equal to 3, B value will be put here. A value as 3, so 1 minus 3 equal to minus 2. So A is 3, B is minus 2. Okay, and then equation of the line, this is intercept form of equation of line. So take this and put the value of A and B. So I put here x by A value is 3 plus y by B value minus 2 equal to 1. LCM is 6, so you multiply here by 2, so 2x. This minus take here, so minus, here multiply by 3, so 3y. The denominator 6 I am transferring over this side and multiplying with 1, so it gives you 6. So this is one line, 2x minus 3y equal to 6. Now take when A equal to minus 2. So when for A equal to minus 2, put this minus 2 here in the equation value of B. So B equal to 1 minus minus 2. So minus and minus plus 2 plus 1 gives you 3. So A is minus 2, B is 3. Put this in this equation and find the line equation of the line. So equation of the line, A value I am putting as minus 2 plus y by B value as 3 equal to 1. Again the LCM is 6. So multiply here by 3, but here negative is there, take up. So minus 3x. And here multiply by 2. So 2y divide by the LCM is 6. That you transfer over here and multiply with 1. So you get 6. Okay, so these are the two equations of line with the given conditions. Question number 4. What are the points on the y-axis whose distance from the line x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1 is 4 units. Now they have given us point on the y-axis. So point on the y-axis is of the form 0y. Here I take 0b. Point on the y-axis is of the form 0b. This is like x1 and this is my y1. And the line, this line I'll just simplify and write in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Okay, so LCM is 12. So multiply by 4, so 4x plus here multiply by 3, so 3y. The denominator 12 transfer over here, multiply with 1, so 12. And that one 12 you transfer, so becomes minus 12 equal to 0. Because I want to use the formula of a distance or point from a line, for that I need the standard form of equation of line. So that this form should be like this: ax plus by plus equal to 0. This is a standard form. Okay, or you can say general form. So it should be in this form. So converting this in this form. Now distance of point x1 y1 from ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is d equal to, this is the formula, ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square. x1 y1 is the point and a, b and c are the c constants here. A is a coefficient of x, b is a coefficient of y, and c is the constant value. Divide by square root of a square plus b square. Okay, so let us put all the values and solve this. So modulus of 4, a is 4, so 4 into x1 is 0, so 0 plus b value is 3 and y is, means y1 is b, so into b, minus c is 12. Okay, it is plus 12, but here my plus c, but it is minus 12 here, value of c, so you put minus 12. Divide by square root of a square plus b square, so a square means 4 square plus b square means 3 square, equal to the distance given to us is 4 units. Okay, now here this value is 0, but 3b minus 12 divided by 4 square is 16 plus 3 square is 9, that is under the square root, equal to 4. Okay, now if you remove this modulus, this 4 can be written as plus or minus 4. This 3b minus 12 as it is, divided by square root of 16 plus 9 gives you 25. 25 square root is 5. Okay, so let us take first positive 4, then we'll take the negative 4 and find the point. So 3b minus 12, this square root of 25 is 5, then you transfer and multiply with 4. I am taking first plus 4. So here 3b equal to 4 into 5 is 20, minus 12 if you transfer over here becomes plus 12. So here 20 plus 12 gives you 32 and this side is 3b. Cut by 3, so you get b equal to 32 by 3. Okay, you cannot cut it, so just write 32 by 3. Now take minus 4. So here 3b minus 12 equal to minus 4 and this square root of 25, 5 multiply with minus 4. So we get 3b equal to minus 4 into minus 4 into plus 5 is minus 20. Minus 12 transfer here becomes plus 12. So we get 3b equal to 20 minus 20 plus 12 gives you minus 8. Divide these 3 this side or transfer over here, you get b equal to minus 8 by 3. So the point is x1 y1 is 0b. So 0, once you take 32 by 3 and second value of b is minus 8 by 3. Okay, so the required point is 0, 32 by 3 and 0 minus 8 by 3. That is a solution for question number 4. Question number 5. Find perpendicular distance from origin to the given line, to the line joining points cos theta, sin theta and cos phi, sin phi. Now here there are 2 points are given. Okay, so we use by 2 point form of equation of line y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Okay, so that is the equation of the line. So let us place the value. This I call it x1 y1, this you call as x2 y2. So y minus x1, that is sin theta, equal to y2 minus y1. So sin phi minus sin theta divided by x2 minus x1, that is cos phi minus cos theta, into x minus x1. So x minus x1 is cos theta. This I am transferring over here and multiplying with y and sin theta. So cos phi minus cos theta into y minus this I am multiplying individually. So minus sin theta cos phi minus a minus plus sin theta cos theta equal to x into this together, sin phi minus sin theta into x, and this I will multiply individually. So minus sin phi into cos theta minus and minus plus sin theta into cos theta. Okay, now here see, let us transfer all the term over this side. Okay, so this one sin phi minus sin theta into x as it is, and this if I transfer over here, you get minus cos phi minus cos theta into y. Okay, now see sin theta cos theta is positive. When you transfer this side, it becomes negative, and here already sin theta, cos theta positive is there, so this will cancel out. So this side constant term remains this one, which when I transfer over here, it becomes positive sin theta cos phi, and here already this one is there, so minus sin phi cos theta equal to 0. Okay, this side remains 0. Now they have given us the perpendicular distance from the origin. So distance of 0 0, that will be x1 y1 from the given line, that is this line. Okay, this we have solved, this line, that line. So we use the same result. This is the one. Okay, I am not writing the result directly, I will put the value. So now if I put value of x as 0, this value will cancel, right? When you put y equal to 0, this value will cancel. So in the numerator remains this one, sin theta cos phi minus sin phi cos theta, but this is the formula of sin theta minus phi. Okay, this is a formula we have done in chapter 3. This I can write as sin theta minus phi, and the denominator is under the square root a square plus b square. A square means coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square. Okay, so I'll square, and I am writing directly, I square this value. So sin square phi plus sin square theta minus 2 times sin phi sin theta. Okay, a minus b whole square I am expanding, plus expanding this also, cos square phi plus cos square theta minus 2 times cos phi cos theta. Okay, now numerator as it is. Now sin square phi plus cos square phi gives you 1, plus sin square theta into cos square theta gives you 1, minus from this, if you take minus 2 common, here remains cos phi cos theta minus sin phi sin theta, and this also is a formula by trigonometry, that is cos theta minus phi. Okay, so what you get is 1 plus 1 is 2, and here minus 2 cos theta minus phi, so that 2 you take common. Okay, in the bracket you get 1 minus cos theta minus phi, numerator just bring as it is. Now here this is also, again I am using the formula, 1 minus cos x value is 2 sin square x by 2. Okay, so here I am using the formula 1 minus cos x is equal to 2 sin square x by 2. Numerator as it is, divide by square root of these 2 as it is, and the bracket value, the answer is 2 sin square x by 2. Okay, that is the formula I am using. So here instead of theta minus phi, so you will write 2 into sin square theta minus phi by 2. Okay, I am using the result of trigonometry. Now 2 into 2, 4. So you can take 4 out of the square root, you get 2. And sin square theta minus phi, if you take by 5 by 2, if you take out of the square root, this square will cancel. So what you get, the value of d as sin theta minus phi divided by 2 sin theta minus phi by 2. Okay, you can put this value in the modulus. So that is a distance of the origin from the line joining the given points. Okay, this is the final answer I have written here. Question number 6. Find equation of line parallel to y-axis and drawn through the point of intersection of lines x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0 and 3x plus y equal to 0. Here equation of a line parallel to y-axis is x equal to constant. Okay, this is a horizontal line, vertical line. So vertical line is given as x is equal to constant value. Okay, now given line, the lines are given to us. First is this one, second is this one. Okay, so the line, first I am writing this 3x plus y equal to 0. From here value of y will be minus 3x. Okay, put this value in equation, this one, second equation of the line. So x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0. So instead of y you put minus 3x. So you get x minus 7 into minus 3x plus 5 equal to 0. So 7 into 3 is 21, and this is negative, this is negative, so positive. So here you get x plus 21x equal to 5, you transfer becomes minus 5. 21x plus 1x gives you 22x equal to minus 5. 22 transfer over here, so x is equal to minus 5 by 22. So this is the line which is parallel to y-axis. Okay, x is equal to constant, so x is equal to this constant. So equation of line is x is equal to minus 5 by 22. Question number 7. Find equation of line drawn perpendicular to x by 4 plus y by 6 equal to 1 through point where it meets y-axis. The given line, this line are converted into standard form, that is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Okay, so here x by 4 plus y by 6 equal to 1. So the LCM is 12. Okay, so you multiply by here 3, so 3x plus here by 2, so 2y divide by 12. That 12 I transfer over here and multiply with 1, so you get 12. Okay, from here 2y equal to, if you transfer 3x here, you get minus 3x plus 12. Okay, now you are going to compare with y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so therefore these two coefficient of y should be transferred over this side. So when you transfer here, here remains y equal to minus 3 by 2x plus 12 by 2 gives you 6. Okay, so this, if you compare with y is equal to mx plus c, the slope of this line, that is the coefficient of x, is minus 3 by 2. So that is the slope of this line. So here slope m1 equal to minus 3 by 2. Now slope of line perpendicular to the given line. Okay, the line which you have to find, the slope of that is perpendicular to the line, this given line. Okay, that means you know m is equal to minus 1 by m1. This is the relation between slope of two lines if they are perpendicular. Okay, so m equal to, if you put m1 value as minus 3 by 2, here denominator minus a minus cut, and these 2 will go numerator. You have to take reciprocal, so 2 by 3. Okay, so this is the slope. Now you are also given that the line meets y-axis. So let given line meet y-axis at 0 b. Okay, on the y-axis x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is b. Okay, or any y value, but it will be any constant value. Okay, now substituting x equal to 0 in equation of given line. So in this line, if you put x equal to 0, you get y by 6 equal to 1. Okay, 6 you transfer, so y is equal to 6. Therefore given line meets y-axis at 0 and b value is 6. Okay, now given equation, now equation of line with m equal to 2 by 3, the slope and the point x naught y naught is 0, 6 is given as y minus y naught. So y naught is 6 equal to m. M is 2 by 3 into x minus x naught, so x minus 0. Okay, now transfer these 3 here and multiply with this both. So 3 into y, 3y, minus 6 into 3 is 18 equal to this, multiply 2 inside. So 2x, another one is 0. Now 3y transfer here, so becomes minus, minus 18 transfer becomes plus. So you get 2x minus 3y plus 18 equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the line. Question number 8. Find area of triangle formed by lines y minus x is equal to 0, x plus y equal to 0, and x minus k equal to 0. I have drawn the triangle over here, ABC. Okay, the sides AB I have taken as x minus k equal to 0, BC as y minus x equal to 0, and AC as x plus y equal to 0. I will find all the coordinates of the point, okay, the vertices of the point. By solving these two lines, when you solve, you get the coordinate of A. These two lines you solve, get coordinate of B, and these two lines you solve, you got coordinate of C. Okay, so let us write. I call the first line y minus x equal to 0 as 1, x plus y equal to 0 as 2, and the x minus k is equal to 0 as 3. But x minus k equal to 0, k if you transfer this side, you get x value as k. This is equation number 3. Okay, now let us solve equation 1 and 2. Okay, I am just adding both the equation. So when you add the both the equation, minus x plus x will cut. Y plus y is 2y equal to 0. So y value will be 0, and if you put y value 0, x value also will be 0. So the coordinate of C, that is the intersection of these two lines, okay, is 0, 0. Solving 1 and 3. So 1 and 3, if you put x value equal to k here, so y value, if k put here, k transfer over here, so you get plus k. Okay, so when you put x value as k, y value also is k. So that means this point B is the intersection of line 3 and line 1. Okay, so this B value is k, k, x value is k, and y value is k. Now let us solve equation 2 and 3. So when you solve 2 and 3, that is this k value of x you put in equation 2. So when you put x value as k, transfer over here, so y is equal to minus k. So y get minus x equal to minus k. So the coordinate of A will be k minus k. Okay, now we know the formula. If 3 vertices of a triangle is given, then the area of the triangle is given as 1 by 2 modulus of x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y2 minus y1. Okay, let us place all the values. So I start with this one. I'll take as x1 y1, x2 y2, and x3 y3. Okay, so directly I'm placing here. So first I put x1, that is 0. Okay, and y2 minus y1, that is k minus plus k. Okay, plus x2, that is k here, into bracket minus k minus 0. Okay, plus k x3, that is k here, into 0 minus k. Okay, 0 minus k. This gives you 1 by 2. This is 0. Then k into minus k is minus k square, plus k into minus k is minus k square. So this gives you minus 2 k square. okay, but modulus if you remove this becomes positive, so and this 2 you can cut, so you get plus modulus, that's why it is positive, and k square. So that is a solution for question number 8. Question number 9, find value of p so that three lines 3x plus y minus 2 equal to 0, px plus 2y minus 3 equal to 0, 2x minus y minus 3 equal to 0. Now I am using one result. That result states that if three lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c3 equal to 0, and a3x plus b3y plus c3 equal to 0, okay, if these three lines are passing from the one point, okay, or they are congruent, then we can say that, or they are intersecting at a single point, then we say that if I put this coefficient of x, y and z, sorry, z is not there, only constant term, okay, so here a3 b1 c2 minus b2 c1 plus b3 c1 a2 minus c2 a1 plus c3 a1 b2 minus a2 b1 equal to 0, okay, so this is a condition, and where a1 b1 c1 are coefficient of x, a2 b2 c2 are coefficient of y, and c1 c2 and c3 are the constant terms, okay, so you have to compare these three lines of equation with these. Okay, so let us place the value. So I call this first line, second line, third line. So all these coefficient will be a1 b1 c1, here will be a2 b2 c3, and here sorry c2, and here a2 a3 b3 c3, okay, so they are the coefficients. So let us place the values. So I directly place the value. So 2 a3 is 2 into b1 will be 1, okay, and c2 is minus 3 minus b2, so b2 will be from the second question, that is 2 into c1 is minus 2, okay, so put here, plus b3, so b3 is minus 1, c1 is minus 2, a2 is p minus c2 is minus 3 into a1 is minus a1 is 3 plus c3 is minus 3, a1 is 3, b2 is 2 minus a2 is p into b1 is 1 equal to 0, okay, so let us simplify. 2 into 1 into minus is minus 3, minus plus 2 into 2 4, minus 1 minus 2p minus a minus plus 3 into 3 is 9, minus 3 into 2 is 6, minus p equal to 0, okay, so this has 2, 4 minus 3 is plus 1, so 2 into 1 is 2, okay, plus minus, I am multiplying here, minus 1 into minus 2p is plus 2p, minus 1 into plus 9 is minus 9, these also multiply, so minus 3 into 6 is minus 18, minus a minus plus 3 into p is 3p, this gives you 2p plus 3p is 5p, 2 minus 9 minus 18 is 25, okay, minus 25, transfer over this side, it becomes plus 25, cut by 5, so you get p value as 5, so that is the value of p. Question 9, they have given us the three lines are intersecting, okay, that's why I can use this formula, okay, this formula I can use because the three lines are intersecting or concurrent, okay, then that's why that last line I have missed out to write the question, okay, they are saying that all these three lines are intersecting, that's why I am using this formula, okay. Question number 10, if three lines whose equations are y is equal to m1x plus c1, y is equal to m2x plus c2, y is equal to m3x plus c3 are concurrent, then show that m1 c2 minus c3 plus m2 c3 minus c1 plus m3 c1 minus c2 equal to 0, okay, here they have given us concurrent and intersecting at a point is the same meaning, okay, so that's why I am going to use the same formula, okay, because here they are given these three lines are intersecting at one point, here they have given us they are concurrent, that means it is the same meaning, so I will use the same line. The first line you can just copy the similar, three lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c3 equal to 0, and a3x plus b3y plus c3 equal to 0, they are concurrent, then this value is true, okay, so I'll directly put the value of a3 b1 c2 and all the values, okay, so let us place the value, but before that I'm going to write this equation in terms of ax plus by plus c equal to 0, okay, so I'm writing this one. First line is m1x minus y plus c1 equal to 0, y transfer, so m2x minus y plus c2 equal to 0. Here also m3x minus y plus c3 equal to 0. So this is a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c3, c2, and a3, b3, c3. Okay, so let us put the values. So m3 minus 1, c2 plus 1, c1. Okay, just keep in mind this formula. Okay, I'm using that formula and placing the value. Minus 1, c1, m2 minus c2, m1 plus c3, m1 minus 1 plus m2 equal to 0. Okay, m3 minus c2 which I write here, and plus c1 I write here, minus, open the bracket, so c1 m2 plus into minus plus c2 m1. Here also open the bracket, so minus m1 into c3 minus c3 m1, and this is c3 into m2 equal to 0. Okay, so m3 c1 minus c2 as it is. From these two I am taking m2 common, so here means c3 minus c1. From these two I am taking m1 common, plus m1 common. Here c2 minus c3 equal to 0. Just rearrange. So m1 c2 minus c3 plus m2 c3 minus c1 plus m3 c1 minus c2 equal to 0, and this is what you have to prove, hence proved. Question number 11. Find equation of line through point 3, 2 which makes angle 45 with line x minus 2y equal to 3. Let m be the slope of required line. Okay, let us assume that m is the slope of the line which passes through the point 3, 2. Therefore, equation of line y minus 2 equal to m x minus 3, call it equation 1. The given equation of the line is this line which is given to us, x minus 2y equal to 3. Okay, transfer this 2y over here, so you get 2y is equal to x minus 3. Okay, so this transfer, so x minus this 3 transfer is, so x minus 3. So y equal to, transfer 2 here, so 1 by 2x minus 3 by 2. So the slope of this line is 1 by 2. If theta is the acute angle between two lines of slopes m1 and m2, then I have given you this formula, that is tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Okay, I have written the formula here, what I just now said. Put the value of theta as 45, and we are taking as n, and m2 is the slope of the second line which we found as 1 by 2. Okay, so put the value 1 by 2, and we have assumed and theta 45 angle given to us. Okay, so put the value, so tan 45 equal to m minus 1 by 2 divided by 1 plus 1 by 2 into m. Tan 45 is 1, here take LCM, so 2m minus 1, take LCM, so 2 plus m, and the denominator and numerator LCM cancel. So that 2 will just cancel. Now this, first you take plus or plus 1, second time you take minus 1, because modulus is there. So when you take plus 1, 2m minus 1 divided by 2 plus m equal to 1. Transfer this and multiply with 1. So you get 2m minus 1 equal to 2 plus m. Okay, m you transfer, so 2m minus m gives you m. Minus 1 transfer here, so 2 plus 1 gives you 3. So m value is 3. If m value is 3, then the equation of the line from here, from equation 1. Okay, here just put the value of m. So m value put 3, so what you get is y minus 2 equal to 3 into x minus 3, gives you 3x minus 9. Okay, this y transfer over here, so 3x minus y, minus 2 transfer here, so plus 2, so minus 9 plus 2 gives you minus 7. So this is the equation when m is equal to plus 1. Now let us take minus 1. Okay, so 2m minus 1 divided by 2 plus 2 equal to minus 1. Transfer and multiply with this minus, so here 2m minus 1 equal to, this you multiply, so minus 2 minus m. Then if minus m you transfer here, plus m, plus 2m plus m gives you plus 3m. Minus 1 transfer over here becomes plus, so minus 2 plus 1 gives you minus 1. 3 transfer over here, so m value is minus 1 by 3. Okay, therefore the equation of the line, now put y value, m value is minus 1 by 3. So y minus 2 equal to minus 1 by 3, x minus 3. 3 transfer and multiply with these two. So you get 3y minus 6, minus 1 multiply here, so minus x, minus a minus plus 3. Okay, minus value transfer here, so becomes plus x plus 3y, minus 3, plus 3 transfer here becomes minus, so 6 minus 3 gives you minus 9 equal to 0. So this is the required equation of line. Question number 12. Find equation of line passing through the point of intersection of the lines 4x plus 7y minus 3 equal to 0 and 2x minus 3y plus 1 equal to 0 that has equal intercept on the axis. Okay, so here is the scenario. You are given two lines L and L, you have to find M and N lines are given. Okay, M line I call it as a 2x minus 3y plus 1 equal to 0. N line you call 4x plus 7y equal to 3. Okay, okay, and intersection of this line is here, this point, okay, and from this line point there is another line. That equation we have to find, and this line curves in intercept which are equal on axis. So on the x-axis, so the point where it is meeting will be a0, okay, and on the y-axis, since intercept is same, this point B will be 0 and B, okay, and this equation of the line we have to find. Let the equal intercept on the axis be A. Therefore, equation of line with the intercept A and B is x by A plus y by B equal to 1. Okay, here both are same, so you take x by A plus y by B, y by A equal to 1. A transfer here, so x plus y is equal to A, call it equation 1. Given that L pass through intersection of n, 4x plus 7y equal to 3. Okay, this line, and m, this one, 2x minus 3y equal to minus 1. Okay, we have to solve these two lines, equation of lines, so that we get the intersection point. Okay, we have to solve for x and y value. So multiply line m with 2 and subtract from n. Okay, so let us multiply line this one. Here 4 is there, here 2 is there, so multiply this by 2 and subtract from here. So this I multiply 2 into 2 4x, 4x, 3 into 2 6y, and minus 1 into 2 minus 2, and this line is 4x plus 3y 7y equal to 3. Change the sign, so 4x plus minus 4x cut, so 7 plus 6 gives you 13y, 3 plus 2 gives you 5, so y value is 5 by 30. So this is y coordinate. X coordinate, put this value in one of the equation. I am putting in the equation this one, number 1. So 4x plus 7 into 5 by 13 equal to 3. So 4x, 7 into 5 is 35, divided by 13. If you transfer over here, it becomes negative. So your 3 minus 35 by 13. Take LCM. So 13 into 3 is 39, and this is 35. So minus 35 divided by 13. And this 4, if you transfer over here, it will go in the denominator. 39 minus 35 is 4. That 4 you cut with this 4, so you get 1 by 13. Okay, so the point you find, this intersection point, is x and y. So x value is 1 by 13 and y value is 5 by 13. Now this point is on the line L. Okay, so the point is on the line L, so you can put instead of x 1 by 13 and instead of y 5 by 13. Okay, so I put the value, so we get 1 plus 5 is 6 by 13. That is the value of A. So put this value of A in equation 1, in equation of the line. So equation of the line, x plus y is equal to 6 by 13. Take LCM and transfer here. So sorry, there is no need to take LCM, just 13 you transfer here. So 13x plus 13y equal to 6. Okay, we'll keep this much for today. Thank you very much.